How are you? Have you been good? Like, how's life been treating you, the viewer? Hopefully, by now, you're part of the greatest nation on earth, and that's the Lock Nation. You're part of this great community where we have so much going on. And actually, I want to take this a few minutes and just before we get into today's video, I want to take a few minutes and talk with you about something that's going to be happening at 1K. So, if you haven't seen it already, I did a video collab with my buddy Killdeer. And during that, I talked about something, but I'll talk about it here as well. When I hit 1K on this channel, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, but it's not going to be technically on my YouTube channel. This is going to be on my Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord, and the link's going to be in the description below. And there's going to be just a few things you got to go check out, especially make sure when you go and join the Discord that you check out the section where it says the law of the land, which is just the rules I've put in place for the Discord channel. Just make sure you abide by those and just have fun there. You know, introduce yourself, say like, hey, I'm so-and-so. And yeah, let's just get right into this video because honestly, I'm excited for this because this is something that people have been wanting me to react to. So really quickly, I'm just going to bring it up one sec. Bring it full screen for you guys because obviously full screen is the best. I'm not being biased when I say that. Full screen is the best. But without further ado, let's watch it. 어서 오십시오. 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠. 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 지나가던 나그네 비둘기까지 까지 비둘까지 귀여 소스의 맛대로 초록 내가 내게 말해봐 Taste so good 반응을 모두처럼 락 모두 자극적인 거 I want it till 다 녹여 때까지 온갖 cross boundaries 경계 따윈 없어 마치 창조화됐어 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게 Because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라 할 수 없는 now on game 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 돌아간다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 여기가 식지야 내 메뉴 지금부터 싹 다 입맛에다 때려박아 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 Wow, that's cool. 이게 우리 탑탑탑탑 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 이게 우리 탑탑탑탑 지금 바로 눈에 불을 켜 I just wanna taste it, make it up 새로운 불판 위에 drag it down 메뉴 골라가면 원하는 걸로 다 serve That's cool. Like a chef, I'm a 5-star Michelin 위에 정점을 찍고 눈에 보여 illusion 처음 느꼈지 이런 감정 놀랄 거야 gonna shock 바로 감정 처음을 sweat 싹다 unlock 아이디어 break 머릿속에 털어 새롭게 궁금하다면 우리 그대로 연습 그저 계속 만들어가 새롭게 Because we're one of a kind 누구도 따라 할 수 없는 our own game 시작부터 다 우리 거 잠깐 떠나갔다 해도 결국 다시 찾게 돼 여기가 식지야 내 메뉴 지금부터 싹 다 입맛에다 때려박아 Man, that's so cool. 눈치 보지 말고 더 망설이지 말고 비벼 네 손님 뚜뚜뚜 이게 우리 탑탑탑탑 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 이게 우리 탑탑탑탑 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 어서 오십시오 이 가게는 참 메뉴가 고르기도 쉽죠 시켜도 오감을 만족하지 지나가던 나그네 비둘기까지 뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜뚜 Let's see what they did right there. That is so cool. I like that. Man, that is awesome. All right, we got to talk about this for a sec. Oh, wow. The videography was amazing. I thought I was very impressed with it. I love the fact that they had the transitions were amazing. I felt like, they were so well timed. Um, you know, a lot of that is not easy to do. Um, I'm kind of at a loss for words because I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. So honestly, I love. There's so much I loved about it. There's so much I loved about it, but I especially loved the camera angles. I love the fact that they were focusing on the chorus. They were focusing on everyone, not just like one single singer. They were focusing on the whole group, and I love the fact that they were including the women as well. I thought that was great as well because here in this channel, I try to be inclusive to everybody. Doesn't matter your race, your religion, your gender, whatever it is. I try to be inclusive to everyone, and I love the fact that with a lot of these K-pop groups, they're very inclusive to everyone of every walk of life. And honestly, to be honest with you, full disclosure, I didn't understand what the big hype was about K-pop until my buddy Killdeer introduced me to BTS. And what a great group to introduce me to the whole world of K-pop, especially as a videographer. Like, it's such a good way to like bring me into this what's the word I'm looking for? This never-ending rabbit hole. This never-ending rabbit hole that I will never crawl out of because this is great. But let's go back to it because there's a lot of things I really want to talk about. I love the fact that right here, I'm going to bring it up. Let me bring it up. I love the close-ups that they get of the singers. I love that transition right there. And I love the chorus. I love the fact that it goes from like one person to really just everybody. Transitions are amazing. Now, I've mentioned this in videos before. More than likely, when they were filming this music video, they had to do several takes on the chorus, on various transitions and everything to get it just right because one little mishap could just throw off the whole video. That's what they do in Hollywood. That's what they do. That's what a lot of us YouTubers do. I've done a lot of transitions with my with my old YouTube videos, and it was not the easiest, but these transitions make my transitions seem simple because it was just transitioning from one area in Utah to another area in Utah, and these guys were having to basically transition from like when they were doing the editing of this, for example, you could see that they had to do the transitioning from one scenario to make sure that it matches up with another scenario, which takes a lot of time, a lot of editing, a lot of storyboarding is what I'm basically getting at. But going back to it, I mean, the camera angles are amazing. I like these camera angles right here. These are some of my favorite ones of the whole video. That's a cool transition. I like that one a lot. Oh, that one's even better. Full disclosure, guys, I'm going to bring this full circle. I'm a car guy. Like, I love cars. Growing up, I was always playing like the Gran Turismo games. I was playing all the kind of racing car games. I had a lot of Hot Wheels growing up. And so I've just been a car guy my entire life. And so when I see this gives me that reminiscent feeling of playing Gran Turismo games on the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 1. Yeah, I just carbon dated myself. I know, I just carbon dated myself. Don't judge me on that. But that's what this gives me. And it really brings back a lot of great memories with family, with friends. But man, this is a very well done music video.
Because we're one of a kind. 누구도 따라할 수 없는 their own game.
You know, fun fact, I'm gonna bring this full circle. If you guys didn't know this already, my buddy Killdeer and I, when we really became good friends, was when we were on a ballroom dancing group that we both. I was barely out of high school when I joined it. He was a senior in high school. We both joined the group for girls that we were interested in. He ended up dating the girl that he was interested in. I didn't date the girl I was interested in. Thankfully, it was for the best. Her and I's personalities just didn't, mix well. And so I understand a lot about, the choreography that goes into dance moves and making sure that they do them just right, because I have so many memories is what I'm trying to say. Where if I did something wrong, or if another member of the ballroom dance team did something wrong, our instructor was like, "Nope, stop, do it again." And so it was frustrating. I remember walking out of there a few times thinking like, "Man, this lady's like on our high horse. Like, what the heck?" But I know she was doing it for a reason. And I could tell you we could do a whole video. Maybe I'll get Killdeer on here and we could do a whole video of horror stories from ballroom dancing, because honestly, that might even be like for a separate channel. Who knows? If you're interested in that, make sure you tell me in the comments below. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into choreography. And so I understand this a lot. I love these transitions though. They're amazing. I love that. Oh, and I just love it. Oh, I love that camera angle right there where it kind of goes and there's that inclusive. I love that. I love the fact that they're being inclusive to the women, because let's face facts. Like for us guys, we like to see women dance. Get your head out of the gutter. That's not what I mean. Get your head out of the gutter. We like to, because I've made this comment to a few different people. When us guys try to freelance dance when we don't know what we're doing, we just look like we're about to have a seizure. When women dance by their lonesome or with friends, they can make it look very attractive. But again, that's just because they know how to dance. And us guys, when we like try to dance freestyle, again, we look like we're about to have a seizure or we're about to have a stroke or something. Like the guys that are watching this, you'll be able to agree with me on that. I'm sure you'll be able to agree with me on that. Amazing. And I love how they just ended it so abruptly, and then they make it look like they're about to come back, but it's just them leaving the studio. I love that so much. I love that so much. And I love this thing right here. Stray kids everywhere, all around the world, you make stray kids stay. And I love that because there's a whole, like, I'm going to be full disclosure. I didn't even know what K-pop was, like I mentioned a little while ago, until Killdeer brought this to my attention through BTS. Like, I'm someone, I grew up on a lot of rock and roll, a lot of classic rock, a lot of alternative, just so many different genres of music. but I did not know that K-pop existed. And now it's become one of my more enjoyable genres of music to listen to. Now, some people say, like, really? Like, especially like Americans who are watching this, like, they may say, like, I would rather, listen to All American Rejects. Well, yeah, that's great, but it's, in my opinion, sorry, there was a dog hair floating around. But in my opinion, it's good to broaden your horizons. It's, whether it be you're a videographer who is being hired out to shoot various music videos, or you're just a music enthusiast that's wanting to, expand um, their music tastes. It's good to really just kind of venture out and see something new. And I love these kind of videos because there's just something about them. They show videography. For one, they show videography in a different perspective, but they also show music in a different perspective, and I love that as well because my mom raised me on music. Music has always been a part of my life. I play the guitar. I need to pick it back up again soon. In junior high, I played the clarinet. I sing. I do all sorts of stuff when it comes to music. I just told you guys earlier, I was part of a ballroom dance group here in Utah. We were just local. We weren't like state known or nationally known, but people knew about us. And so music has always been around me. It's always been there for me. I've loved it, every ounce of it. But on that note, I will see you in the next video.